Happy Saturday! What's going on, everyone? Alright, so this is kind of really going to be kind of a little sloppy in a way. I know a lot of you all out there are going to enjoy the sloppy ones, but have a very busy weekend myself going right now, but I still wanted to push out this video for awesome and wonderful, sexy Saturday. Hopefully everyone is having a great Saturday and also weekend so far. If not, have no worries. Next weekend is a brand new weekend. Just kind of sucks that we gotta go through Monday to Friday to get to another weekend, huh? Alright, so we got a lot of stuff to cover in this, I want to say, well, yes, it is definitely a podcast-style episode in a way, and not to mention there's going to be a playlist as the top pinned comment, The Last of Us on RuneScape. All my podcasts, videos that I've been doing for the last, 10 months can be found in here. So if you have a knack for longer NightmareRH videos, this playlist is definitely something to definitely check out. If you enjoy listening to these videos at the gym while just walking, you could be driving. Hopefully I don't distract you. Hopefully you don't get a ticket or just crash. Don't do that, please. And also make sure you hit the like button. And if you want to see future content, definitely subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and check back here every couple days for a brand new video. All right, so it is the end of the month. About to be July. Crazy to think that we are already halfway through 2025. But today's content is going to be around, well, we're going to be selling, or rather I should say going over, because I'm a little pressed for time right now. But 1 month ago, I ended up uploading this May 16th, and this was my monthly loot tab selling in a way. I have not been consistent with selling my monthly loot tab probably in the last like 3 months-ish. Typically, I will sell my loot tab at the first Taco Tuesday of every month. Although I do have a really good video and live stream planned this coming Tuesday. I'll talk about that more momentarily, but I'm going to be doing my 99 mining party on Tuesday, July 1st, and it's going to be a live stream as well. It's going to also be a drop party. No, I'm not dropping my entire bank like a dumbass, although I am pretty dumb sometimes, especially on this game, but no. It's going to be a large drop party, probably maybe a couple hundred mil, maybe like 200-300, maybe even 400. It's going to be hosted by my clan, so if you're not in a old school RuneScape clan and you would like to join one, feel free. We definitely have some room. Gonna have to kick out some inactive bungholes, but yes. Still though, it's gonna be a fun time. So Tuesday is, screw it. I was gonna talk about this at the end of the video, but probably some people won't make it that far. Tuesday, 99 party. I'll be posting on social media more about it, and it's going to be a great time. Yeah, and then we'll go to my clan hall in the game, do a drop party, and it'll be good. And then I'll also be live streaming for a couple hours as well, Tuesday too. Anyways, typically I sell my loot tab the first Taco Tuesday of every month. Although the last couple months, things have came up, so I've been really inconsistent. Obviously, this is longer than 30 days. This loot tab that I currently have right now is roughly about 45 days. And I love making these videos to motivate people as well. It's not really to shove my GP in your face, although that's kind of in a way what I'm doing. But it's all about the thought. From my face to your face watching or eardrum listening to this video. I really would love to hear from a lot of you all that are consistent with following goals and your dreams on this game. Because that's really what it comes down to. I obviously do stuff that is very goal-orientated in my personal life and also on this game as well. And it does work out in my favor. So last month I sold my loot tab. I ended up making 65 million GP. Since I started tracking this last June, I've made 722 million GP, which is actually, it's a lot. Considering the fact that a lot of people on this game don't even have 722 million GP in their bank, or their total bank value is that much. So I will definitely say that, yeah, 722 million plus whatever I rack up today, it's a hefty dandy amount. Now, last loot tab primarily consisted of mining and my bird runs. Bird runs we're going to be talking a little bit about, because Birdhouses right now, AC/DC shirt today, by the way. Oh, hell yeah, brother. I've actually been listening to AC/DC all day long. Whenever I wake up out of bed, I always listen to music. That's actually one of my therapeutic things I do. I find it easier to start the day by listening to music. And I have a lot of band t-shirts, and today I just started listening to AC/DC, and then I'm like, I'm going to grab an AC/DC shirt. If you are one of the many people out there, and I used to be one of those people, if you hate getting out of bed in the morning, make it be worth something that you enjoy doing. I love listening to music, so therefore the first thing I do getting out of bed, I listen to music. Whatever your favorite music may be, it may not be metal. I am a metalhead. Still though. Okay, back on topic. Loot tab. Loot tab, right? If you are new here also, I definitely go off topic quite a lot. Okay, so birdhouses, they're actually experiencing a very big problem. So this month I got 3 tabs to basically go over. I got a Slayer tab. Not to mention, I made 1.5 million GP by doing some Slayer tasks as well. And I have been grinding out some Slayer. I've already got a level. I'm probably going to get like level 90 Slayer and then take a break. And then I'm probably going to get maybe 85 agility, because there are some shortcuts that I actually really want to unlock. And unfortunately, they're really all in the 80. Yeah, this is... Yeah, it's 99 agility has a lot of benefits on this game. Like, a lot of benefits on this game. But otherwise, yeah, so we do got a loot tab from Slayer. I'll go ahead and add this up right now. Come on. Hurry up. Even though my loot tab for Slayer is nothing, wild, but still, it's, better than nothing. I got 2 keys I gotta do. I got these from chest drops. We got this stuff from dragons. Got a plate. Some more Slayer vintage stuff. I think that's pretty much about it. Not to mention, I did put some GP to my cash stack, so I'll work that out. But as for my Slayer tab, we got 6.6 mil. Where's my handy dandy calculator here? Handy dandy calculator. Let's say, let's just call it an even 6.6 million GP. Let's go ahead, add this stuff back here. So 6.6 million GP. Now let's do mining. Mining is actually, I'm really excited to see what this is. If it's above 10 million GP, I'm actually going to be a little shocked. Holy banana farts. Yeah. All right. So 6.6 plus 11.7 million GP. That's actually not bad. Mining, 99 mining, I'll definitely make a guide on. I didn't do anything spectacular, but I will say that 99 mining, it definitely paid off. I was not expecting the amount of GP that I actually got out of my... out of 99 mining, and it just turned out to be a lot better than I thought. Yes, I did do motherlode mine. No spoiler alert whatsoever. It really wasn't terrible. Okay. Birdhouses are becoming a really big issue on this game because birdhouses themselves are actually crashing right now. So, if it's above 50 million GP, that is really good. If it's below 40 million GP, that's a kick in my nuts. A really big... Hold on, I gotta hydrate a little bit before getting possibly kicked in my nuts. Here comes the nut kicking. Here comes the nut kicking. Is the nut kicking gonna commence? I don't know. Are we gonna get kicked in the nuts? Here we go. Oh, okay. Woo! Well, God must have really not wanted me to get virtually kicked in the nuts today. So, below 40 million GP, that is bad. Because theoretically, that means that I'm making less than 1 mil a day doing birdhouse runs. For 45 days, making 1 mil a day by doing bird runs, that's actually not terrible. Doing a bird run, it literally takes less than 120 seconds. And I mean, I set a timer on my phone and I just log in every 55 minutes. It doesn't matter where I am. I could be out. I open up old school RuneScape mobile and it's very simple. It's very easy to do. So that's not terrible. It would have been nicer if it was 50 mil, but we're going to go ahead and round to 45,700K. And the reason why we're not rounding down even further is because the last week or so, I have been making some GP from Slayer that I've just been putting back into my cash stack. So the couple million GP that I made from Slayer is gonna take over like the losses. Because I'm probably going to have to sell some of these items for like 5% below asking price. If you understand what I mean. And plus GE tax. There we go. Okay, so handy dandy calculator. How do we do for the month of May and also the month of June? Where are you, handy dandy calculator? Come on, calculator. So we did 64 million GP. Last loot tab was 65. It's really not terrible, but at the same time, it kind of really is. And one of the reasons that it's terrible is because of Birdhouse, like, prices. And I believe... So, actually, hang on one second. I actually got the wiki pulled up right here. Where are you, Mr. Wiki? Let's see. Wiki. Okay, here we are. So, birdhouses are actually crashing like a hot tomato, falling from a skyscraper very, very quick and very rapidly. Yeah, this is terrible right now. What is this? A 3-month time span? They're definitely going down to Chinatown. Let's go to 1 year. Or actually, let's go all. This is actually better. It really does look like we're probably going to go down. And by the way, the whole reason... It's RuneScape. It's yeah, RuneScape trading 101. Something ended up happening where there was an update. I honestly can't remember what update recently came out, but the whole reason why birdhouses are actually declining is because of the update. So there is a reason why they're actually, like, you know, going down. It kind of really sucks, especially for a lot of people that are doing this form of money making, which is very easy to do. But at the same time, I mean, that's one of the risks that you kind of really take. I've always been a firm believer that you continue to do a money making method on this game until the money making method is no longer good. So, I mean, if we did birdhouse runs for 45 days... like we were doing for 30 days back in, well, actually, no, we didn't start back in March last year. We started around this time frame doing 30 days of birdhouse runs where they were close to 8K each. Now they're, 6,000 GP. that is a big difference. That's over 20% of a droppage, little more, maybe like 23% ish. But otherwise, yes, there was an update on this game that kind of really, you know, it hurt them, which is really unfortunate. But it's still producing GP, and if you're doing this for money making, and if you're also doing this for Hunter EXP, because if you do this on a like daily basis, you will get like 1 mil to maybe 2 mil EXP per month, which is what I did from 73 Hunter all the way up to what EXP I have now. It's pretty remarkable, I'm not gonna lie. But it kind of really looks like this thing is going to continue to keep declining, which is really unfortunate. And until this just continuously declines to where it's no longer like 1 million GP per day, then I'm going to probably continue doing it. And the fact that last month's loot tab was around the same-ish and stuff, it's all good. Not to mention, most importantly, this is a video game. So keep that in the back of your mind as well too. But there are people out there that actually think of RuneScape GP as being more valuable than IRL GP. I think you're absolutely batshit crazy if you have that mentality. But hey, you do you. Okay, you do you. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, the loot tab is still rock and rolling. Otherwise, some additions that I did add to my bank. If you saw the last couple videos of mine, especially my PvP videos, Nightmare has added Dragon Claws to my bank momentarily. I paid 62 million GP for this, and right now, Dragon Claws, well, I'm already taking somewhat of a loss on them, but we're going to be making some more PKing content with these puppy dog claws. So, yeah, sure, the decline in GP doesn't really bother me. It's really annoying how you buy something, then they automatically start going down. Kind of like a pooper in a way. Some other things that I've also done is I upgraded my range armor. I completely got rid of my Armadile, and I bought the Masori. I think that's how you pronounce this crap. Masori F. I totally forgot that when I sold my Armadale armor, it actually saved me a lot of moolah. So yes, this stuff is definitely expensive, but I mean, my Armadale plate, I think, was like 50 mil that I sold it for. Okay, maybe not 50 mil, but you don't, when you upgrade armor, you don't really lose like a tremendous amount. Unless you're upgrading something like, Aram to potentially one of the higher armor type sets. And I did want to talk a little bit about this momentarily, is because I do want to upgrade my mage armor, because I'm literally going to the Cave Kraken boss with Arams to do Slayer tasks. I'm seriously considering either getting Virtus robes, which is about 88 mil. My cast stack is over 400 mil, so can definitely afford this. The ancestral robes are a little rich, in my opinion. I don't really believe that I need to go and get this stuff to do Slayer tasks. Now, obviously, if I were going to do raiding, that's a little different. But for Slayer, doing like a small upgrade to Virtus, it is a lot better than using like Arams in a way. But I can definitely say upgrading from this to 80 mil worth of stuff is obviously a big difference. I still remember the days where people were walking around with the Infinity robes back in like 2007, even like 2006. I honestly can't even remember when the Infinity robes came out, but these robes used to be like baller. back in 2006 and 7. Absolutely crazy. I actually owned a pair just because they were like going for 20 million GP back then. Now they're, just cosmetic. Nobody wants them, sadly. Okay, so I think that's pretty much about it. We talked about loot tab, birdhouses crashing. If you are doing birdhouse runs, continue doing them. They're definitely very profitable. Obviously, I have gained a tremendous amount of EXP. As long as birdhouses continue to be somewhat, beneficial with GP, I might as well continue. And, I mean, my next 120 on this game could very well be Hunter. Even though we do not have 120 capes just yet, I can foresee into the future that there will be 120s on this game. Having 120 Hunter, set up is actually going to be pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. If I continue to do birdhouse runs, of course, like that. Otherwise, just keep in mind that whatever your goals may be on this game, it's very unique because people stop playing this game all the time, and then they come back and they kind of lose track of the stuff they're doing. One easy way to kind of really never lose focus of what you want to play this game for is to really, this may sound a little corny, but pretty much write down stuff that you want to do for every 3 months on this game. I can definitely say that probably the next leagues that if there's another leagues that come out later this fall or winter, I definitely kind of really want to hop on that bandwagon. So that's one thing that I'm already thinking about mentally. Another thing too is I've been saying this for many times now is really about raiding. But on the flip side, I kind of really want to do a lot more PKing. So I got to really see. I think maybe PKing is gonna overdo the rating, the rating aspect by a ton. Otherwise, yeah, that pretty much really wraps everything up for this monthly little loot tab video in a way. Just like I said, continue to do things that make you happy, especially on this game as well. And for those of you that are going to be joining me during the live stream on Taco Tuesday. For me, it's going to be just beef. Some beef and eggs. Me. I may actually make some taco shells out of eggs again. It's actually pretty crazy how you can actually make, legitimately anything out of eggs and butter. Oh, absolutely nuts. But otherwise, yeah, this pretty much wraps up this episode of, just plain stuff. Otherwise, like I said, definitely check out my other podcast-style videos. This playlist is going to be down below as well. And as always, to spread some kidney health awareness, if you know anyone out there that is having some really bad health issues, kidney issues, this playlist is going to be down below as well. I do want to be making some more kidney-related videos. I've just been absolutely balls to the wall busy. So I may actually make a new one probably sometime later next week. Stay tuned for that. But if you know anyone out there with any type of health issues, definitely point them maybe in some type of a direction of dietary interventions. Especially if someone's living on sugar, eating a lot of sugar, eating a lot of desserts, drinking a lot of soda, drinking a lot of alcohol. You cut all that stuff out, your health will skyrocket to the upside. There is no debating whatsoever about that. And if you want more of NightmareRH, definitely check out my book on Amazon Vito. It is a zombie book. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in a couple days, Tuesday, with a new live stream video and yeah, but bunch of other stuff coming out too. Love you guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll